Hello hololive players, my name is Camlange and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering the latest release announcement for the hololive official card game English Edition Booster Pack expansion. The next expansion we will be receiving is coming February 20th, 2026, called Curious Universe. This launched in Japan back on June 25th of this year, 2025, and now we're seeing a global release for the English Edition, and I can't wait to see this finally making its way here. It's kind of impressive how quickly they've been rolling out these expansions. It's both good and bad for reasons that I'll cover later, but we already know that Elite Spark is coming December 19th of 2025 this year, so we're seeing these accelerated release schedules for the English Edition where we're getting a new expansion every 2 months. Currently, Japan is getting a new expansion every 3 months. Currently, they're on Enchant Regalia. So based on this trend, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we'll be getting Enchant Regalia sometime in April. That would follow the 2-month trend that we've been doing. And it feels like they're just trying to catch up to maybe like an end of 2026 global synergy at the same timing. So I'm hoping we catch up eventually and we go back to the Japan schedule of 3-month releases, because man, this is hurting my wallet. But let's talk about this expansion a little bit more. Now, if we look at the announcement on the official hololive card game website, we can see Curious Universe right here with Laplus and Koyori on the front being our staple Oshi for the booster packs. And as specified below, we can see the list of Oshi holomem cards, which does in fact include Koyori and Laplus. Would be surprised if it didn't. We see Subaru, Lamy, Laplus, Koyori, Ririka, Raiden, and Anya. So those will be the new Oshi cards we can look forward to in February. Let's roll back a bit and talk about some of the highlights here. So as we talked about, February 20th is the release date. And it says here that some talents who appeared in previous sets will also make a return with brand new cards. Build a variety of decks and enjoy even more ways to play. So we can expect some new cards of existing characters, which is fun. It's always great to see holomem that are already in the game either get new support or continued support. And I'm very curious to see what that lineup will look like. It looks like in addition to our Oshi holomem, here are some of the other holomem that will be in the list. We have Fubuki, Matsuri, Shion, Subaru, Mio, Marin, Lamy, Nene, Laplus, Koyori, Ririka, Raiden, Muna, Ali, Anya, Reine, Kayla, Mori Calliope, Iris, Shiori, Bibu, Cecilia Evergreen, Rora. So a bunch of holomem there. Some of these are going to be completely new to the set. I know that Justice is going to be making their debut in this set with Aurora and CC cards, which is great. We also have some spot holomem there below, which is Elizabeth and Gigi. So even though they're only spot cards, we do get to see all 4 members of Justice in this expansion, which is exciting. Personally, I can't wait for there to be a playable Gigi Oshi card. But moving on from that, we see there's some cards that are getting continued support, like Marin just came out in Quintet Spectrum and is getting more cards in this set. We have Mio getting new cards, Shion's getting more cards, Fubuki's getting more cards. Koyori, I think, technically has a card in Blooming Radiance as a spot card, so not much to say there, so I just consider this basically new. Muna's getting more cards, Ollie's getting more cards, Reine's getting more cards, Mori's getting more cards, Iris getting more cards. But we got a bunch of new faces here too. Pretty exciting stuff. I'm glad we have a release date. As I said, it is kind of painful for my wallet. I know many of us are struggling with these 2-month release schedules, so I'm really curious what you all think. Are you excited about these release dates? Do you wish they'd stagger out a bit? Do you think it's important to be caught up with the JP meta, or is it fine to be behind? Personally, I do think it makes sense. I feel that we should be synchronized and there should be a global meta. Right now it's a little awkward because we have a different ban list at this time in Quintet Spectrum than Japan did during Quintet Spectrum. Again though, I think it's great that they are making specific modifications to other regions so that it's a better gaming experience and a more fair, balanced game. But I don't think it should be like that forever. So personally, even though it's a little difficult right now, I do think that the accelerated schedule is probably for the best. But I'm excited to see more of these cards as we get closer to the release date, seeing what kind of abilities they have. I might do a separate video where we can look at the Japanese cards and talk about those a bit. But for now, that's all I have to say about Curious Universe. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to stay up to date on all the latest hololive OCG news, please consider liking this video, hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. It helps me a whole lot. I'm almost at 200 subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you're able to support the channel. If you like hololive and you like card games, that's all I talk about in this channel. So it'd be great to be able to continue yapping about this stuff and learning the card game together. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi, Cameron.